Yes, Mr. Fix-It is here. Chris Prickett talking about, well, I said he was going to fix things. I didn't know he was going to fix my butt. But Lady Anti-Monkey Butt Satin Smooth Anti-Friction Powder with calamine powder, sweat absorber, and friction fighter. Say goodbye to chafed thighs.
There you go. And we've got his and hers monkey
Gotta
butt
have
powder.
his and hers.
Well, what's the difference?
Well, the only thing worse than a monkey butt for a guy is a butt that smells more like a woman. So this is more of a manly smell.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
because you can smell them every day.
Sure.
Sure, Chris.
So every household needs these.
Every household needs some monkey butt powder.
Is this really just powder?
It is. It's a marketing. But I thought it was
did you
cute.
pay for this?
Have a little fun. No, I didn't pay for it.
I'm not going to open it.
I have to bring it back. If you open it, I will pay for it. Hey, I have to tell you, I'm a little crestfallen today. I walked in, I saw all the lovely bundt cakes, and I thought this was for our anniversary. It's 1 year ago this week I first was with you guys. And then I find out it's not about me.
Well, it can be.
Okay.
Happy anniversary.
Give me a slice. Thank you.
I didn't realize that when we booked.
Yeah, I'm a lonely guy, so I remember those things.
You've made it that far.
Terry, there's a holiday you didn't think about.
There you go.
Okay.
What do we have?
Well, I don't know. What do we have?
We've got a bunch of things. Well, you talked about Mr. Fix-It, and a couple things I want to talk about. We're doing a lot of stuff around the house ourselves these days, which I think is great. I was, like you had said you were doing last week, you were cleaning your screens, and I have a two-story. So I was up on the ladder, and you're trying to tie off the bucket and the thing, and you've got the squeegee and the wiper and the rag, and you're on a ladder 20 feet up. Can get a little dangerous.
Well, you need anti-monkey.
Well, that helps,
because you're going to fall on your back.
Well, you know what? You got to, like LeBron James, you got to powder up first before you go up.
Right.
But this is basically a twist and stay, and you can use this for a lot of things, but what I use it for is when I go up on the ladder. These are just it's got a wire in there, and they're nice and soft, so they don't hit you when you're working. But you can wrap your paint bucket, your water bucket, all that stuff, and that's a nice little deal. And then when you go up to do your screens, this is something that's just come out. I want to thank the folks at Anthem Ace Hardware. This is a screen cleaner, so you don't have to remove the screens. You just mix it. This is a special applicator. You rub it down, rinse it off, rub it down, rinse it off.
Like rolling paint.
It's like rolling paint, but it's a smaller, so you can get in the corners.
What we did, we just sprayed ours off, and it still looked dirty.
It is. It'll drive you nuts. Well, this will get into the screen, and if you want to take it off and do both sides, that's always good too. But this gets in a little bit better than when you hose them down. You put them up, and you can just see the hose
Are these
marks.
reusable?
They're reusable, and then they also have replacements.
What's a geyser flyer?
Well, here's the thing. The economy's down a little bit. A lot of people aren't taking vacations, or they're vacationing close to home. So I bought some fun new things for the pool. Before I talk about pools, remember, be safe around water. Watch the kids. We just had an incident in Phoenix where the kid went through a dog door. People don't think of that. Watch your kids. But this is a geyser flyer, and you just put it in water, soak it up, and you wing it at somebody and get them all wet. Kind of neat, and this is a brand new product. And this, now I had one of these in school for a different reason.
You did.
And then when I was on the cheer squad. Okay. But this is called a geyser gusher, and you basically, very simple, you put this in water and you go like that, and it shoots water up to 30 feet in the air. And it's just a fun little thing. If you're hanging around the house, you're not going anywhere, buy some nice little pool toys for the kids, and they'll think they're on vacation.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Easy
Lots of
enough.
luck with that.
Well, you gotta till my dog likes to eat these things, so they don't last long. But I also brought this, and this is one version. It is just I call it a bag o' toys. And these are summer fun toys, but again, we're taking car trips, we're going on short things. Heaven forbid, and I have 3 school-age kids, we get into a traffic jam and we have to pull off the side of the road for a little while. You keep this baby in the trunk, And you know, the kids are bored, you pull this out, and you know kids, if it's something new, it'll keep them occupied for a couple of hours at least. So this is more of like a sanity
and then
thing.
just leave it in the car so that the next time you're in the car, use it again instead of bringing it in the house.
Exactly. And if you're going out to a picnic or something, it's always there, and you look like the guy who, you know, Johnny on the spot remembered it, you know? Because when you forget your bundt cake. Yeah, now I brought these last time, and this is from getfreshtowels.com. But again, you're traveling in the summer, throw these guys in your cooler. This is actually a cloth, washcloth. It's not the, you know, it's not the like the Santa wipes, right? It is sanitary, but it is a cloth washcloth.
Oh, you're going to pay for that, huh?
Well, I already own this one. It's got my logo on it, but it smells good. It's wet. You put it in the cooler, and it stays nice and cool, and they're refreshing.
This is a nice.
And that one doubles out. That comes out. So that's a full-size washcloth there.
Yeah, this is just like a washcloth.
And they cost about 75 cents a piece.
Unique.
Yeah.
Unique idea. What about this original?
Oh, okay. I learned this the hard way. I have pavers right in front of my grill. And I noticed over the last couple of years that things are starting to get stained. I get the grease stains in front of it. Well, it doesn't come out of those unsealed pavers. Flagstone, things like that, it doesn't come out. So then I discovered this, and this basically very simple. You either put this under or in front of your grill pad.
Oh, yes.
And this is the smaller one. I brought this because it's a little more manageable. Remember last time I knocked down Grandpa's hoe when I was here? Well, I didn't want to knock down the big one, but there's a big one, and I bought this big one that's here that is about 4 feet by 3 feet. So you can put it under the grill, or if you have a built-in grill, just put it right in front of it. It's nice and heavy so it doesn't blow away.
Very clever.
Beautiful thing, yeah.
Great idea.
And it looks good.
Yeah, it's very, and it's very porous.
What's it made out of?
Ooh, it's porous.
Made out of something that I'm not clear on, Lou. I'm going to say plastic and grit right off the top of my head.
Mr. Fix is supposed to know everything? Aren't you supposed to know what everything is?
Mr. Fix-It didn't read the back of it.
You know, how's everything in Anthem? Because
everything is great. Now prices are still down, but we are selling like hotcakes in Anthem. 235 houses on the market right now, which for a community of 10,000.
That's a small inventory.
It's about 3 months of inventory, and we got hit first. So we had a real rough time about a year and a half ago, but we're starting to come back. And the nice thing about it is we have a community enhancement fund. So anytime a house is sold, whether it's a bank-owned short sale, 0.25% goes to the enhancement fund. So we've got a nice big community enhancement fund. We're looking at adding maybe another community center. We've got talk of adding a teen center, an all-purpose building. So life is great in Anthem. Yeah, everything's going well.
Now, Anthem can only continue to grow. I mean, you have more property there, don't you?
Well, we're built out. Anthem, we have one area called Arroyo Grande that is still, they have about 200 home sites left. But Anthem itself, we've got about 10,000, 11,000 homes, and it is pretty much built out. But great place to raise the family. We've matured now. We're about 10 years old, if you can believe that.
Yeah, unbelievable.
So it's just, I've been there for 9 years.
It's a great community.
It is.
It's got about everything. It's self-contained.
That's the mental capacity here, about 10 years old too.
Why do I relate to you so well?